All right. Time for some more Minecraft. Some more Create Astral. In our new house. With our snail in the corner. I feel like the music's still a little too loud. I'm about 2%. Well, it's Wednesday again. Our middle of the week stream. What are we even doing? We got a bunch of stuff from our trip to the moon, and we have a zombie. I think I understand why the music's a little loud to me. Let me turn down audio. There we go. Music can go back up a little bit. All right. Hopefully that's better. All right. So. I guess maybe the train is still. Here's a question. So when we left this on Monday, the train was sitting over there at our factory unloading lava. Is it still over there? That's a question. That's why I'm not taking the train down. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We're gonna find out. And we can probably just unload the stuff that we got for the moon over here for now, since we don't have a better storage solution yet. I got some raw silver. I got some basalt, some skystone. We're up to 7 of that. I suspect we'll need a lot more. Can we move out of this? That stuff doesn't belong in there.
You have reached the voicemail box of Kino.
Maybe something with a spacesuit. That should go in a box somewhere. Just really lacking storage capacity. Didn't I, There we go. Try that again. This time without sneaking. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, definitely no rhyme or reason now. We're just throwing things into the box. Okay. I guess I could put the copper armor back on. I'll put the spacesuit in here. Oh, no. There we go. Keep the plan with us. Gotta have the plan. Might want to keep that on me. And that should be fine. Okay. Right, so we're gonna go check to see if their train was still over there unloading lava. Maybe I shouldn't run down the track, considering we don't know where the trains are. Theoretically, the train should be going back and forth between our infinite lava source over there and the factory over here. But I guess we're gonna have to see. Oh, looks like it's still unloading. It's about half unloaded. I don't like that dirt block, that grass block thing. I like that though. Poking up through the rail, don't like it. Alright, what's the situation with the factory? Yeah, this is full, of course. And this is pumping out. Great. Alright, we're up to 695 asterite. I think we might... Maybe we're out of clay at this point. Still have a couple blocks for fuel. Oh, no. Still clay in there. Is that just lighting? Yeah. Okay. Okay, still clay. Up to 1,000 almost iridium. Pretty good, pretty good. I'll make up for all the copper we spent building the lava train setup. It's a good amount of copper. Yeah, what is it for iridium? If we're milling it, it's about a third. So that's more than 300 ingots. So a good amount of copper. Alright, so that's doing its thing there. How much clay do we have left on the outside for use? Oh, we still have a good amount. Okay. I suspect that maybe the FTB chunk stuff is not keeping things truly fully loaded. I don't exactly know how all that works, but I feel like if this was truly running for like the last 2 days, we'd be out of lava by now. Alright, so checking up on things aside, what are we going to do this train? Probably pull out the plan here in a minute. Check out what's in there. Let's have a snack first. Could definitely continue working on the bridges. Although I was thinking last time that maybe I would do some materials prep stuff off stream. I don't know that it's the most fun thing to watch. Maybe running around and grabbing materials and stuff. I guess automating that might be possible, but I think to do that we need to get mechanical crafters. Which is the thing I don't think I've put on the list anywhere. But probably should get that going. So we have automate quartz from cobble. Build bridges, automate zinc, convert cobblegen to andesite, compressed andesite. A lot of these really need, well, not this, but I think a lot of these other things need us to get mechanical crafters, get brass going, and make crushing wheels. So we're gonna do that pretty soon, I think, to facilitate a lot of these. In fact, let's say brass, mechanical crafters. I'll just abbreviate MC, and then crushing wheels. Crushing, okay. Crushing, got it. So that's the thing. Maybe this clay train might be a good thing to do. We have an item train that's just parked over by the tree farm right now that we could have doing loads from the stone quarry that's producing clay for us and drop it off. I think there are a couple of things that we need to do before that. So maybe the first thing, let's go back over here really quick. Let's get that iridium getting milled down, because we're gonna need some more copper. Because one thing we need to do, I think, to really make this lava exchange process work is to add more tanks to this. Because what's happening right now is that this is trying to unload and the tanks are all full. So it basically has to wait for the factory to process the lava. When instead, what I'd rather have is to have the train just unload everything into an empty tank and then go off. And then have the schedule set up so this train will... In fact, let's update the schedule right now. There we go. So what we want to do is, instead of waiting until the train is empty, instead we want to wait until cargo inactivity for, let's call it 30 seconds. That'll give it time to like link up and try to pump and all that. Is that gonna work? Let's say 20. We'll see if that's actually... Yeah, that's what we did for the other one. So basically, they go to each station and wait there until nothing is being exchanged for 20 seconds. Oh. Get back in there. Oh no. This is what happened to the other train. Hold on. Do I have my sleeping bag? I don't even have my sleeping bag on me. What am I doing? There's a bed up here. Let me, Ooh, I know. Don't go away, bee. Be my conductor again. There we go. Alright, so in like 20 seconds that train is probably going to start going, maybe. Depending on whether it thinks it's inactive or not. Alright, let's take a brief nap. Oh, there it goes. Alright, where's that other... Oh, it didn't go anywhere. Good job. Oh, it's this one that's not. There you go. Great. Interesting. So maybe the next thing to do is make some more signals. I think we're missing a couple. Can I sneak past here? Nope. Okay. So right now, how are signals set up? If I had a signal block on me, we'd be able to see, but presumably, so okay. There should be like a region, including this area, and then back to wherever the maybe over here. Yeah, it's like here, and then also, yeah, so there. What about this way? I would think that that would be considered clear. But clearly that's not the case, or it doesn't know how to get where it's going, but it should be able to. Like, this is trying to go over to the lava source, so it should be able to go down here And then around... Oh. This is the issue. Maybe? No? Because it doesn't need to go past this. It just needs to go over here, right? Yeah, I don't know. Let's get off the track. What do we need for signals? If we have a signal... Oh, yeah. So, electron tube and a train casing. Makes 4. Okay, do we... I suspect we're out of electron tubes. But if we have one in our hand, then we can see what the signals are actually doing. So, to make electron tubes, we need polished rose quartz and molten rose gold and a spout. We've done a few of these at this point. Do I even have any polished quartz? Got some rose gold. Not seeing it. Oh, wait. Oh, those are train observers. Never mind. I thought those were signals for a second. That's too bad. Anything in the backpack? Nope. I don't have any sandpaper left. Okay. Just need to start thinking about automating electron tubes, maybe. Okay, rose quartz. We don't have a... One of the things we need to do that is in the plan is making another quartz, but I don't have anything yet in mind and in the plan yet for automating redstone dust, but that will probably happen at some point. I think there's a way of doing that. Oh yeah, cinder flower. Sure. Maybe, I don't know. Sifting. Cobble deep slate. Ooh. With the brass mesh. Well, we have brass now, so that is possible to do. But it doesn't help us in the moment. Also, where's my sleeping bag? I should have that on. There it is. It's getting worn out. Alright. So, redstone and quartz. I think we have a good amount of quartz left. Let's take a stack. Oh, it's the other way around, isn't it? Well, that's gonna limit us a bit. I was thinking it was a bunch of quartz and a little redstone, but it's the other way around. Alright, and some sand and some paper to make sandpaper. Oh, there was a task for that. Okay, weird. Oh. Weird. So what's this about a task? Probably an automation matrix. Oh yeah, over here. Yeah, you can do that. Redstone from elsewhere. Yeah, lots of stuff still to automate. We'll get there. Right now I want to do more train stuff. That's what I'm excited about. Oh, here we go. Filling by spout. Okay, so did we still have a spout over at our factory? That's a question. Or did we tear that down when we were done with it last time? If it's not in the chest, which it doesn't look like, it's probably in one of the toolboxes, so we'll find that in a minute. I've reminded myself of something that I made a comment yesterday, or no, Monday, at some point in the stream that I was missing a toolbox. I found it when I was going through the VOD afterwards to add chapters for the YouTube version. I found where I put the toolbox, and I guess we'll go and pick it up since it's over this way. Yet again, running over here because our loop of track is occupied with the train, so we would not be able to take a train over here, even if we had one handy to get on. That's why we need signals. More signals. At least it's, 4 signals per electron tube. Which is funny if you think about it. Each train signal takes a quarter of an electron tube. See? There's the... There it is. Great. Don't actually need anything there. I just figured I'd grab it while I was over here. Still producing clay. Ever so slowly. We are fully back tip here. This would be better if we had brass funnels. So yeah, brass. Honestly, there's nothing keeping us from like manually making some brass. We have the blaze burners now. We'll toss some zinc and some copper and get that going. So we'll probably do that on the stream today. I don't see why not. How much brass does it take? Is it just 1 brass per hold on, before I do anything else, let me bookmark that. Mechanical crafters. Oh yeah, precision mechanisms. At least it doesn't take brass, but it does need dash nuggets. We did get some dash when we were on the moon, so we can do that. Game helpfully informs us that we cannot sleep in the air. Right, so one of the things I was thinking I should do is I should grab all this and get it going. Well, some of it. It would be better. Oh, look, there's a spout there. It would be better if we had the crushing wheels. So maybe I'll leave. Maybe I won't even do that much. I don't think I need that much copper right at the moment anyway. Is this going? Oh, right. That's the wrong end. Needs to go on the top. There we go. Okay, so tools, parts, tools. Great. So we're gonna melt a little of our rose gold, and this should all be empty. So we should be able to just turn this around. Oh yeah, we're hand cranking this, aren't we? When it gets over there, yeah. All right. Is that right? Yeah, that's the right way. Good. Oh, there's copper in there. Oh, that's no good. Bye, copper. particle? Oh, I see. It's from this. Like something leaking up there? What's going on? Alright, so now... Alright, we got enough for one of these, I think. I guess I'll put them all down. Still more to transfer. There we go. Okay, then I'll take that off, and that should just do its thing. There we go. At some point, we'll get to the point where we will get to the point where this is no longer sustainable, a practical, a tolerable way of doing this. But for now, at the scale we're out at, it's fine. One of these boxes has train casings. It's the red one. I'm not gonna make 16 or whatever signals. So there we go. 4 signals should be enough for anyone. All right. So let's see what the train signal situation is over here. Let's sort this out. And then once we get this going, I guess the next thing I wanted to do was work on the clay train. Get the supply of clay going into the factory. And then after that, probably time for some brass. So we can make some progress on things and be more efficient with crushing wheels and all of the things. So there is a difference in color, like brown and then this. And you kind of see that this is all the same color. If I turn shaders off, it's a lot easier to see though. Disabled. It's not as pretty, but it's much easier to see the color situation. And so all of this being blue means this basically will prevent the train from entering. And there are options on the signal to be able to say, oh, go ahead and I guess in both cases you're in a situation where we got one of those guys. It won't enter if there's another train in the area. There's also, I guess it's a more restrictive thing where the train not only has to have nothing else in the zone, if you will, of the signal, the colored lines basically, but also has to have a way to get out. Yeah, so this is all blue because there's a path that gets past the signal. I guess. It's kind of weird, right? Because there's a signal here and a signal over there cutting these lines. And I guess because this intersects. Yeah. So I guess what we want to do is let's see, don't enter here. See that all on the screen. And now it's stuck because there's a train up there, right? So what we want, I'm pretty sure what we want to do. Get through here, come over here, and we want to make I think we want to signal there. Let's put this down here. What does that do? Alright. So now this is an area. And that's one. And then all of the stuff up here is as well. So to fix this, I think we also need, fortunately we have 2 more signals. We need signals on this side, over here, and over there. it's still not going to go because this is still connected. But if we were to put this here and there, there it goes. Yeah, so the whole issue has been that the way the signals were set up, it was still the track signal zone extended all the way up to the top where that train is sitting up there waiting for us. And so trains from the track over there didn't want to enter into that zone because there was a train in it, which is generally what you want. So if we go over here now, we should see our train going over to pick up some lava. And what I'm hoping to see is that this will go and start pumping in lava, and it'll sit there until it's full. Right, yeah, right now it has to go all the way down to the end and come back. Was there? Okay, cool. Oh, right, I think I parked the other train over on the other side of the roundabout. It's not sitting over there at the tree farm anymore. Alright, so we're going to start pumping in lava. $17, $16, $50. I'm hoping it's not going to just wait here for 20 seconds and then go. Hopefully it will actually wait for there to be to all the lava to be pumped in. The other thing we can do is to increase the speed of some of the pumps and stuff, if that becomes necessary, or just to be more efficient, to be faster. Is the amount of lava going up? Yes, definitely. Alright, and I think it's been more than 20 seconds, so I think this is good. It's doing what we want. So I'm gonna leave it to it. I guess if we check in later and it's still sitting here or something, then we'll know something's wrong. But so far, so good. Now let's run over to our item train. So I think I mentioned in the last stream I did some AFK work last weekend on clearing out an area for a factory, which is what we're seeing here, and kind of figuring out where a train with the item vault on the back would kind of line up and stuff. But there's nothing else here, just some tracks. Did some land clearing and all that, but yeah. But this will be later, because we need a lot of stuff before we can build this factory. It's going to be here, which I do have a blueprint for. Why am I going back there? I want to go up here. There we go. There we go. I am now in control. Which is necessary because the conductors don't know how to reverse like this. And I haven't built a turnaround or anything down there, so. We need to be on the other track. There we go. Continue going around until we're clear of the original one, then forward. Alright. Okay, so we made the signal. The other thing we're gonna need, I think we're out of stations. I could be wrong, but I think we're out of stations. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. We'll make those. Let's... No. Can I have the schedule? I mean, you have a schedule, right? Because you're wearing a hat. There you go. Alright, so I want you to go... somewhere. Oh, no, we don't need a station. No, we do. We need a station for the quarry? No, it's right there. Okay, cool. So let's go there. And, I mean, you'd wait 5 seconds because there's nowhere else for you to go. So, no. Please take the schedule. And away we go. All right. I should turn on shaders again. Bam. That's a lot better. Oh, I think I still have this train set. Oh my. Can I have that? Great. Full speed, please. Properly go down here and turn ourselves around and go out. I think while we're out here, though, in this section of track, the lava train won't be able to come into it since there's just the one signal. Going in and out. There we are. We have arrived. So the goal is going to be to have this load up clay balls from our vault here down into the vault on the train. So we'll need some portable storage interfaces. We'll need belts, which is no big deal. We got lots of those. Maybe I want to move the station back a little bit. That way I can just do like a straight shot out from here. And then a drop down. Alternatively, I could move this. That might make more sense. Like move the item vault to be like above where the train is. And then attach the portable storage interface. Wait, is that gonna work? I want to say no. It's interesting. I feel like the only time I've ever really used a portable storage interface is for contraptions, like minecart contraptions, where they have the item and they unload it. Feels weird to do the opposite. So how does that work? I mean, can I just have a static inventory and then have a portable storage interface above that this docks to? That doesn't seem right. I guess I want... I guess we could try it out, right? So I don't know that I have any portable storage interfaces on me. Now, it should be something that I would expect in the green box. Portable storage Okay. Andesite casing a chute. Do we have any chutes? Nope. Not there. Parts. Might have some, nope. No andesite alloy either. Oh, hey, look. I had 11 polished rose quartz there. Whoops. I forgot. I got ladders, but no chutes. Andesite casings. Got some of those. Oh, and look, sandpaper. Alright. Okay, so I need to go and get a snack. I need to go and get andesite. No, wait. It's iron sheet and iron ingots. I keep on thinking it's things it's not. Parts? I don't have ingots, do I? Okay, let's just go back. I'll leave this train here for now, which has the added benefit of ensuring that the other train is not going to come running to us when we cross the, well, run us over when we're crossing tracks. Yeah, I also wonder how long it takes to fill that the 2 tanks on the back of that lava train. I think it's done by now. I wonder if it's over there waiting to get entrance to the this loop. Where would it be if it was? Actually, I guess it would be right here, right? Okay, so I guess it's still loading, or it's on its way back. Don't know. Okay, let's make some chutes and some portable storage interfaces and all that. Do I have iron ingots somewhere? Yeah, I had a couple in here. Some blocks. Iron sheet. Let's just make some more. We succeeded in making some gravel there. All right. Oh yeah. Speaking of those clanging sounds, how's this doing down here? We are up to 2 quintuple, 8 quadruple, 7 triple, 2 double, 1 compressed, and 7 cobblestone. Nice. What about andesite? Ooh, we got another 6 tuple compressed andesite. That makes a total of 2, including the one that's sitting upstairs. Millions of andesite in 1 block. Alright, this is probably done with the, Is it sheets on the outside? Yeah, there we go. Let's just make a bunch. Alright, and... Oh, you only get 1. Okay. I guess we're gonna need... Let's grab some more casings. I think there's some more over here, maybe? A couple more? Let's make at least 2 more for the other end of the exchange. Okay. Right. Oops. Take a nap. So I think what I want to test out is if we have two portable storage interfaces and one is like linked up to a like an item vault, will it empty the item vault? Also, we have no item vaults. Oh, hey, look. Barrels and that. We might have barrels, though. Nope. Plumb out of barrels. Alright. I got lots of wood. Let's use some. I'm gonna use some birch logs. Huh. There we go. Mm-hmm. Alright, cool. Why am I making a stack of barrels when I only have 6 iron sheets? Well, I also want to make some tanks at some point. Speaking of which, that can be the next thing we can check in on is the copper being... Oh, there's copper right here, isn't there? Let's put a stack of copper in here. Oh, we got another sturdy sheet. Alright. Okay, so... we can... not get run over by a train. Shouldn't have to worry about that on this side because of the signals. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the train, the item train that's over there, and try to see if putting an item in a vault on top of a... yeah, this is not going to work. Yeah, no, there needs to be like a chute or a funnel or something to put the items into the portable storage interface. I'm like very confident that that's the case. It's only when the portable storage interface is connected to like a contraption or a train that it merges with the inventory space of the contraption or train. I'm pretty sure that's true. Yeah. Put our boxes down. And parts. Yep. Red toolbox. Uh-huh. Oh, here we go. We can use that for some building. Alright. Yeah, we should be able to disassemble the train right here because it's on a straight section. No, it has to be like a actual straight, not a diagonal, I think, to be able to disassemble it. Because what we want to do is we want to put a portable storage interface on the thing. But that's not going to, it's not going to let us do that here, is it? Yeah, cannot build trains on diagonal tracks because Minecraft is a game of blocks. Where is there a straight section that we could disassemble the train at, though? I guess we'll have to go back to the like the track station or something. Okay. And away we go. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to go around that way. Oh yeah, look. There's the lava train waiting for its entrance into the section of the track. And then we're going to go down here, and that's going to start going that way. And that's going to allow us to enter this section of the track and carry on our own way. My bit rate is not great. Why is it red? What's up with that, Twitch? Okay. Well, hopefully it improves. Oh, we get some leads from, for some reason. Alright. Yeah, so we gotta pull forward to pull back in order to be able to align the train on the track. Hold space. There we go. Alright, now we'll be able to disassemble. Oh, that gives us back the train schedule, I guess. Okay, so what I was thinking for this is that we have I'm probably going to change this later. For now, I'm just going to put one portable storage interface here. At some point, we'll probably want to have two for faster unloading and loading. Hopefully I have super glue. Oh no, I don't want the broken one. I want that one. Okay. Great. All right, and that's. Do I want to just go ahead and add the second one now? It'll be fine. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, okay. So we'll have to repeat the process of bringing it somewhere to modify it, but good. That'll motivate us to maybe make a nicer place to do that kind of work. Assemble train. Okay. So then we want to go back to the quarry. There's the lava train waiting to go back, mostly full. Oh, okay, that works. It's pretty cool. Oh, looks like my bit rate has improved. That's good. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to roughly align this with where the other end of this is going to go, which is going to be probably right there. Yeah, like that. That seems to be okay. Okie dokie. It's not a good jump. Alright, so what we need to do, I guess, is just get the items from the vault onto a belt and funneled into the portable storage interface. So we have like a belt with a funnel, like have the belt at this level with the that gonna work? Yeah, the belt's at this level with the funnel. Funnel goes onto the belt goes out to there. And then we do some kind of like descending belt this way down to there, and ending in a funnel that funnels directly into the top of the portable storage interface. Something like that. Funnels. I know I have funnels. I just don't know where they are. Probably the green box, yeah? 22 funnels. Just a couple. And then I need to sleep. But it's raining. I'll just sleep under here. There we go. Okay. Alright, and some shafts. And some belts. And that's a start. So what I'm imagining is something like... I guess we could... Yeah, we could do this. At least that way with the chute, we could have more than one item getting loaded onto the belts at a time. And for now, yeah, I'll just do this. And then we'll break this block. There we go. Perfect. Almost perfect. Missed. Okay, I'll just throw it in. Alright, there you go. Okay, so all we're going to do is just going to extend the belt out until it's aligned with the portable storage interface. Let us grab some catwalks. This. Is that aligned? I think so. Alright. Okay, now we'll see where going downwards takes us. It'd be great if it would align with like the block above there, but I'm suspecting it won't. So if we, oops, there we go. Oh, what are the odds? Okay, so then I just need a solid block to go on the end of it to keep items from flinging off the end, and then a funnel underneath to pull the items off the belt, or a chute. Yes. I guess the chute would be better. Let's see what's the easiest way to do this. Yeah, I'll put this on first. And it's gone. Put the casing, there we go, and then there, and that'll block items from flinging themselves off. And we can also right click the, alright. So the catwalk just went into the train. So that's great. Never get that back. So I want this casing below back. I guess for now. Okay. Yeah. So, oh yeah, this is wrong. We need... which box is it? Gray? Yes. Yeah, there we go. There. Now items will come off of this onto this belt and then down. Now we just gotta get the belts powered and we should be good. So let's see, I think I should be able to, okay, so if this is spinning this way, then a gearbox would result in this side spinning this way, which is what we want. So do we have any gearboxes? Can we make gearboxes? Looks like no, we only have 2. What about parts? Parts? Oh yeah, no. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't need all of this here anymore. Who needs scaffolding? Just use train casings. Okay, so we have... Oh yeah, if we had andesite alloy, we could make some more cogs, but of course we don't have any of that on us for some reason. Oh wait. There's the gearbox. Alright. Oh, that's not a way to go. Can't go that way. Alright, do we have encased chain drives? Perfect. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Very the wrong direction. There we go. Alright. So if we can get power on this belt in the right direction, then everything else follows. Alright. Do we have a convenient source of power for this? You know, ideally something that's, you know, words. it's going in the right direction at a reasonable speed. Yeah. Maybe. So like this shaft is fine. Do we have, there we go. There we go. Alright, so we want to put some stuff there. Turn that around. Bring the power down to our level, which is this level. Yeah. Hey, Dudamas, welcome. How goes it? Oh, one more. All right. And now we are loading clay onto our train. It's a clay train. And that's it. The usual 8 hours of imposter syndrome followed by 5 hours of pixelated dopamine and serotonin. Oh my. That's relatable. Alright, so now that we have stuff going under the train, when does the train leave? Clay is looking good. Well, I mean, this has been sitting here. I mean, I guess we pulled a bunch out, right? We pulled a bunch out last stream to run it over there manually. So there is that, but still, it's not a lot. It went really fast. But I have some plans for that to make it better. But that'll be later. What I need to figure out now is what is the scheduling I need to do to make it so this train will leave. Like, how long should we wait? We should wait until item cargo condition. Like, we don't know how much we're gonna get. We're gonna get as much as we get. I guess we want to wait for cargo inactivity. Yeah, that probably makes sense, right? Because normally if there's clay waiting for us to be picked up, it will be at the end of the belt. Like, it doesn't have to travel all the way from the vault to the end of the belt because it'll be waiting there. So like, we should start like getting clay immediately, and if there's any interruption, then the vault's empty. So like 5 seconds should be good, and then we should go to Acacia Pyramid Factory. And I guess we also just want to wait until cargo inactivity. Maybe. For now, I'm just going to say 0 items, because I want it to go there and just kind of hang out until we set up the other end. There we go. Oh, good. Good. So it doesn't line up with the same place the fluid storage interface stops. That would be awkward. All right, so next thing to do is to get the clay out of the train and into the factory. So for now, what we can do, like, we can't even we can't build off this, can we? No. Oh, interesting. If I sneak when I'm on top of this, I can't move at all. Alright, so if I put my portable storage interface... No, that's not right. Here? One of these places? Okay, that links up. Good. So then I need a thing that I don't have on me, which is a funnel. A funnel onto a belt. Yeah. Well, I got the shafts and belts, so we'll do that. Okay. I guess it needs to be there, huh? There we go. So I have a funnel coming off of that onto a belt. Oh yeah, it's true for the whole train. If I sneak, I just can't move at all. I've never noticed that before. going to... Here we go. Let's go up here. Oh yeah, I don't have the chutes on me anymore. Okay, well, I will put a block here representing the chute. And then get the belt going there. Extend at least one here. Get this going this way. To here. Do this the interesting way. There we go. Yeah. Items will flow over here and down there and over to here and over to here. There'll be a chute underneath, and then we'll put a casing on the end to cap it off. There we go. All right. And we should also say that we can allow items to come in from the top. Perfect. And lock this. We still have lots of clay. Clay is not the limiter here. And neither is kelp really. I think we still had several hundred kelp blocks in the melter. So yeah, this should be good once we get things rotating. Which we can do some chain drives. So like to there. And then might extend that a block. Yeah. So if this is spinning this way, then that spins that way. So we could put a gearbox on this corner, and that'll get us to the end. And then chain drives to link all this up, I think will work. Maybe. If it's spinning this way. Yeah, I'm not sure on the turning it if it'll. Okay, well we'll see. And what's providing power for the whole thing in the first place? Probably have to be over here. Oh yeah, we also need cobblestone for this thing. I forgot about that. Obviously it doesn't use a lot. That's fine. We'll figure that out. We gotta probably also use the train to carry cobblestone as well as clay. Once we have brass funnels to filter things. Okay, so this is spinning in the right direction, so we could probably just do that. There we go. I need to go back and get what? Something? Oh yeah, and it's an alloy to make little cogs for a gearbox. Let me bookmark that. Gearbox and chain drives. Chain drive. Make some of each of those. Don't need the train stations after all. Let's go this way. I bet our lava train is sitting over there, waiting for entry. Okay, so I think the next thing after this I said was going to be, there's the train. Maybe work on some brass, getting some brass going. Not really any fancy automation, but just like hand making some. So we can kind of get some progression going. Another thing we could maybe do today, we unlocked chapter 3.5 last stream. We could do look at some AE2 stuff. Since I only looked at that kind of briefly. Right, so... Oh no, this crafting table is just like this. Make a few of those. Make lots of those. Yeah, there we go. And so we got that going. And then what does it take for the chain drive? More cases, more andesite casing and iron nuggets. There's some iron nuggets. Let's take all the rest of those casings as well. Nope, don't want two. Just one, please. One. There we go. Four's not a lot. Let's make some more. Okay, so I think we have the things we need to kind of finish the unloading process. Except for the thing that's in our toolbox over there. The chutes, that is. So we should see some clay just kind of hanging out on the belt over here. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Change of plans. Let me get some stuff out of my inventory. There we go. Okay. Alright, so there are some chutes. They're just in a box. Okay. Can we see the end of the belt? There we go. Some clay. And jumping did not make it faster. Alright. Sleeping bag. Okay, so let's go and get clay unloading. Then we'll update the schedule on the train to say, you know, just unload until you can't, until it stops unloading, and then this train should just like go back and forth. Oh yeah, that's gonna mean that, wait, which way does this track go? This doesn't present a loop, right? It sends you back out that way? Okay, so that'll be fine. So this train will go out and it'll have to like pass through the exit, which will allow the other train to come in, and they'll just trade back and forth who's in this loop. Which is not great, but it'll work, I think, for now. Alright, so get that gearbox there. And then in case chain drives, I think I want to do it like that and that. And then I would put a shaft right there, but let me first get the chute going. Otherwise, we're gonna have items. Oh, they would just sit at the end of the belt, so it would be fine. But I might as well sort this first. There. Okay. So we started with 301, 14% used. All right. So let's see if this is the right direction. No, not the right direction. This is going in the right direction. Okay, never mind. Let's do this a different way. Let's do. Ah, there they are. Okay, so that's right. Let's get a different view on this situation. Oh, somehow we managed to jump up there. Okay, so if I turn this way, oh, that does turn the right way. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right, we need a funnel. There we go. And here I was worried about items flowing. Oh, hey, look, we got our catwalk back. There we go. The clay flows. Alright, so we're going to go down and update the schedule to Alright, so when we get to the Acacia Pyramid factory, which is not a factory for Acacia Pyramids, we're going to wait until cargo inactivity for 5 seconds should be fine. Alright. So when that stops animating for more than 5 seconds, which I guess will be when this empties. We really need brass funnels for this. That would really speed up the operation here. But yeah, this'll happen. Right, the other thing I wanted to do was expand this tank so that we can offload more lava from the lava tank train. 833 and 481, nice. Alright, so this has produced us, yeah, 210 raw copper. Oh, my inventory is full. Hold on, hold that thought. Let's get all these boxes down. Get things put away here. Toolbox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. There we go. All right. Still a bunch of junk. Drop a nugget off there. Some leads I don't need to carry around with me. There we go. All right, great. And all right, nice. And still we are unloading. Okay. So I think the plan for now is going to be to take this copper and get it melting. then we can maybe take a brief look again at what's going on in Chapter 3.5 with Applied Energistics 2. And then it'll probably be time for a quick break. And then we'll come back and probably do some brass stuff. So I think that is the plan in my head at the moment. Yeah, if we had crushing wheels, we could crush this and be even more productive. And then the foundry and, yeah, all sorts of things. Okay, so put some stuff away for now, too, while I'm thinking about it. Sure. Okay, so what's the deal with Chapter 3.5? So it really wants us to have a stack of this stuff. We could do that. We could do that. Make silicon. How do we make silicon? We smelt or bulk blast Certus quartz dust. Let's take a look because we have some of that. Is there any other uses? You make quartz fiber, Certus quartz seed. Getting flashbacks to Create Above and Beyond. Okay. And you can put shimmer onto it to make shimmer dust. Okay. Let's make like 16 maybe. Alright, let's think about doing it anyway. And then the other things, inscriber. Requires a basic machine frame. Okay, that's not impossible. We have to set up some stuff to do that. Circuits. Printed silicon requires the inscriber. Okay, I don't know. I guess the question is, like, how much stuff do we have to do just to get something out of it? Yep, it sure is. And then shimmer dust, which we've not set up to do, which requires Certus dust quartz, which we should be able to like manufacture through. Yep. Yeah, which is a whole thing. Yeah, and then presumably we then use these. Yeah, to make crafting units, storage components, quantum ring, airport formation and annihilation cores. Yeah. It's all coming back to me. ME terminal. I am not at all prepared to dive into that today. I don't have a bed here anymore. Also, I don't have this orchestra interface sitting in my inventory either. It's not night? I thought it was. Give ourselves a little start by getting that smelting. There we go. Sussy silicon, it says. No rewards. We don't get any rewards for any of this, do we? The rewards is the storage solution we get along the way. Is that the theme then? All the 0.5 chapters, well, except for the first one. No rewards. Okay. Alright, well, it's been about an hour and a half. So it is time for a quick break. So I can restore blood flow to my legs and refill my water. And all that stuff. So, you know, I'm just gonna like disconnect really quick. There we go. Super safe. All right. BRB. So, I think it's time to make some brass, which is not going to be a big ordeal, I think. Just to make some, right? Because we can just take some zinc and some copper. I'm thinking about it. Let me grab that dash. Oh, hey, look, quest completed. All right. Yeah, I get some copper there. And we just need a whatchamacallit, blaze burner, which we have a couple of those, and some kind of fuel, which we got some kelp. There we go. And we can probably just do this all in here, right? Oh look, more andesite pavement. That'll be helpful for later. Okay, so what I need to do is find my tools. You know, someday we'll move beyond this little hut. Oops. Someday. There you go. So let's get all this stuff emptied out, and then we can repurpose this. I can. There you go. Oh, there goes the train. That must mean the item train is right there. And now it's stuck on the outside. Okay.
Too demanding, too greedy. Your mind is not rich and self-sufficient. When your mind becomes demanding, when you long for something, you will end up violating your own precepts.
Yeah, that's. I think, yeah, we'll just abandon that last little bit. So we're gonna need that for things. Okay, so we're gonna put this down below and toss some of those in and give it some fuel. Time for brass. It's brass time. There we go, molten brass. Also, now you have copper sheets to make some more tanks. Yeah, that's the word, tanks. It's 1,000 millibuckets, right, to make a block. Something like that. And it's gone. There we go. Woo! Ta-da! Real alloys. That's in here, right? No. Dash race. Real alloys, it says. Where was that? That wasn't in here. Was that not a... That wasn't a quest. That was an advancement, wasn't it? Yep. Makes sense. Oh, what's this? You can start production of rocket fuel early if you want. Rocket biofuel is a difficult process, especially with the technology you have available to you. Automating it will test your factory building skills, but the stars beckon you to discover a new age within them. Although you can do this as you complete this chapter, you will need certain tools from both sides of the tree in order to complete this challenge. Okay. I guess I'll check it off just to check it off. Plants. Into biofuel. Alright. Space power. Interesting. Ooh, chocolate cake. We can get the cake now. Mmm. How does one make a cake? Chocolate and a cake base? Cake base? Egg, sugar, dough? Cool. There you go. You can't, yeah, good. Alright, so that was all the copper. Yep, nice. Well, we made brass, what now? So... Ooh, brass funnels. We can make brass funnels right now. We got the stuff for that, let's make a couple. That'll be useful. Well, we could if... There goes the train. If I remember where I put the rubber... Is the rubber in a toolbox? Parts, maybe? Yeah. Okay, so rubber and, what else was it? Electron tube. Great. Nice. Alright, so mechanical crafter was the big thing though, right? We need, what, 21? Is that it? Yeah, 21 mechanical crafters to make the crushing wheels. So that's 7 electron tubes, which is doable. We can do that, right? 7 brass casings, so that's 7 more brass, which we have 8. Oh no, it's 2 ingots. It's 2 ingots poured on a copper casing. Okay, so never mind. It's 14 brass plus precision mechanisms. Each precision mechanism. So there's an 80% chance. We need 7. What's 7 divided by 0.8? Let's say 10. Each one requires 6 dash nuggets. So we need what? 60 dash nuggets? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1,000 droplets is a nugget, so 12. Yeah, 12 from one of those. Uh, 60 divided by 12. We might actually be able to do that. Alright, let me turn got iron? Can we melt some iron? Oh, here we go. Let's get rid of some bars. How many bars do we need to get rid of to finish this block? At least 3 more, maybe. So anyway, I want to smelt this dash. I guess at some point there's a thing about doing the foundry. Molten obsidian on scorched bricks. Nether grout. Powdered obsidian. Soul sand scoria. Maybe that would be a good thing to do for the rest of the stream, is just to work on the foundry, because that's going to give us more resources. Find a lunar pipeline. Found one of those before. Yeah, but this, basically we need to go back to the moon, which we're going to have to go back to the moon a bunch anyway. Maybe I could go in a different direction. I mean, the soul sand and the scoria, I know there's some right by the portal in that cave thing that we found before we came back the last time. Yeah.
You really mustn't, darling.
Just 16 and 16 and what, 1? How many, yeah. You'll need a lot more of these than you will, you'll need a lot more of these than you will seared bricks, however. Foundries are made block by block. You probably want to build big. Yep. That was not enough iron bars. Let's try a couple more. Oh, turn that off too. Alright, give me good enough. So, do we pursue mechanical crafters or the foundry? $12,000, $13,000 foundry, 13,000 plus iron. I mean, I guess it's not, it's a small bonus. Isn't that essentially 1 extra nugget? It can wait then, I think. Let's melt the dash. See what we get. In the meantime, I wanted the tanks to increase the tank size over there, and I wanted the brass funnels to improve the speed in which we're unloading clay. So let's do that. Alright. So dash, before I go though, is there a dash block? Ooh, fancy. And I can just turn it into 9, and then this can be turned into 9. Okay, good. Well, okay, so one block should be 81 nuggets, right? 9 times 9. So that should be enough to... Car going by. Should be enough to make the words. Mechanical crafter. 21 mechanical crafters, right? Seven batches. Yeah. Yeah. And then we need more brass, which is a not difficulty. We just need to find more zinc. Oh wait. Wait. I have blocks of zinc right here. There we go. Let's get that going. There we go. Away it goes. Alright, pretty risky to try to run along the rails at this point, with 2 trains moving back and forth. Alright. Oh my, that's a problem. Also, how did it get inside? Oh, I think I know how it got inside. That train smacked it all the way into the inside of the fence, huh? Wow. So, I want to do something about that. Take a nap. Oh my. I mean, I guess I could... I don't really want to let the animals run around. I could... move the fence back a bit. I should... I mean, I guess it's fine, mostly. Whatever. Okay, moving on. I don't have the mental bandwidth to deal with that right now. It'll be what it'll be. How do we get back up there? Catwalks. Okay, it works. There we go. Nice. Alright, and then the other thing we want to do over here was to make bigger tank. Which we can do. Probably the easiest way is to like move this in one and then move the storage unit back. Yeah. I think that'll be good. It's fine, right? Probably. Where is my toolbox? There we go, tools. Great. And cobblestone, yes. There. Oh yeah, it's not enough. I need 3 more tanks. Parts. Also, there's cobblestone I don't want. There we go. Parts. Iron bar. For some reason, I can go there. Just not seeing it. I'm not seeing the toolbox that says has a label of parts. Catwalks, schematic cannon, storage IO. I must have left it somewhere, yeah? Okay. Well, that's fine. I probably don't have any copper sheets in that anyway, so. Back we run. Unless, no, okay. Just checking if it was somewhere local. Press G to see if it popped up the GUI for the toolboxes, but no luck. Oh yeah, I never did come back and finish the part of the schematic that we couldn't build because they used the wrong kind of stone brick. Do I have any stone brick in the toolbox over here? There, there is. And there are copper sheets. So where is the toolbox that I left over here? Is it in here? Is it still on process now? Okay. So we got 5 blocks of brass in there. Nice. We can make some brass casings then. Since there should be some copper casings over here. Oh yeah, so we need 7. Whoops. Okay, so where is that toolbox? Oh, it's right here. Great. How about the one that has andesite casings in it? Is it... Hold on, let's get rid of this block of iron. There we go. Light gray? Nope. Gray? Yes. So I have 4. I need 3 more copper casings to make brass casings. And these don't have rubber. Okay. Parts. There we go. Oh yeah, I got lots of rubber. Let's give these some rubber, huh? 7 more electron tubes. There we go, there we go. 4 and 3. 7 copper casings. So what was that? Isn't it? It's only 333 millibuckets. I might actually be able to do this. Alright. Real life interrupt. Yeah, I think we're gonna have enough brass. Okay, and so we should see, yeah, 7 brass casings. Hurrah. Okay. We need more rose gold, right, to make the polished, to make the electron tubes. Yeah. We can do that over at the other place. So I think there's gold over there, so we just need to bring copper, and we have lots of copper, so should be easy to do. Yeah, definitely. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, the precision mechanisms. All right. I think what we'll do. What are we gonna do? We can probably just. We can set up like half an automation here. Do we have more deployers? Yeah. We just need 3, right? And a random salvage. That's great. Yeah, could we do that? I mean, the alternative is to have, 18 deployers in a row. I mean, the more serious alternative would be to like have a weighted ejector and repeat, or just have a belt loop. But we're only making 7 of these right now. I need to be on top, don't I? Let's turn them this way. There we go. Okay. Encased chain drive is probably the way to go for this. shaft. We're not out of stress unit, so that's good. And then we just need a couple barrels for stuff in and out. There we go. And then green box for funnels. And yeah, I'll just put that there. Put a barrel on it. Put a funnel on it. Get my block back. There we go. Alright. So that's all we need to be able to make precision mechanisms, right? And some carrying stuff back and forth. Alright, so we can make a bunch of dash nuggets. Start with a stack-ish. Yeah, some quests done. So that goes in there. And then large cogwheels and small cogwheels. Yeah, that's all. Just some cogwheels. I think the stone cutter is actually a better deal. It's just not automatable. It's just the pack trolling us. Alright. One of these boxes is parts. I have a bunch of bronze ingots and bronze sheets. Which we're gonna need a lot. Do I have andesite in that as well? Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do. In fact, do I have... There we go, some things. So we're trying to get like, however many I said initially. So we're trying to get 21 of these, so we need 7 batches of these, so 7 precision mechanisms. Each precision mechanism takes 6 of each of these. Maybe, but there's only 80% chance. So I figure maybe 8 times 7? I don't know, we'll start with a stack. Let's aim for a stack of large cogwheels. Which requires a bunch of small cogwheels, which requires that we press all of these. Alright. I suppose... Do I want to start? Or do I want to wait until I have everything loaded? It might be better just to wait until I have like a 63 or something of each thing, so there's even amounts, and we can just do a whole batch of things. Also, I need to make gold sheets to go in that. What was the other thing I needed? Oh yeah, I need to also stamp a bunch more, press a bunch more copper. At least a little bit. Some. for. We need more bronze. We need more bronze. Fortunately, that is not our issue. Is there a more efficient way besides using the speaking table? Yeah, we can just mix it. Yeah. Alright, so is everything empty in here? No. Let's start emptying that out. I guess that'll be fine. It's not going to alloy together or anything. That was a mess. 27. Did that. Nope, nope. Just. There we go. 27. And it mixes. Alright, we got our copper sheets again. Keep on emptying the brass. Have barrels. Let's make more fluid tanks. That should be enough. Alright, the bronze has nowhere to go. If I had another copper casing, I might be tempted to... Okay, I'm just gonna dump it. It'll be a loss. There we go, we got 3 blocks of brass. Nice. And now some bronze. Bronze for the cogwheels, for the precision mechanisms, for the mechanical crafters. Right, but we have to press that. Search sheets, there we go. Look at that, we made more gravel. Alright, nearly halfway there. We are going to need more small cogwheels. So that would make a stack. So we're getting there. Oh, that's yeah, okay. That's good. Yeah, we can make some more brass there. Oh, and we're finally through the backlog. 63 for what we're doing right now, and we have 37, so like 20 something. Alright, let's keep on the bronze pouring. This is not going to be 9, 18, 27, maybe. Oh yeah, one more than what we need. Alright, let's get that into ingot and get it pressed. And while we're waiting for that, let's go over to... Let's not get hit by the train. Let's go over here and fix our tank situation. It's kind of broken. Here comes the train. That's it's kind of interesting though, because like there's plenty of room in this tank for this to pump into, so why isn't the train unloading it? Alright, can we... 3x3 is the max size, right? Can't do a 4x4? I believe that's true. In terms of like width, length. We could go taller, but I think there's stuff in the way that we have to move. Yeah. Like I guess we could move the pipe there. Oops. That's an option. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Make this one taller. Bam. Now 360 buckets. Interesting. Did we get anything? Doesn't look like it. Let's keep an eye on this for a minute, see what's going on. Maybe there's something not quite right here. Alright, so I guess our item train can manage to loop around. Right, because the other train has to go out to the lava source. Whereas this one is just going to turn around and come right back because it wants to go over to the stone quarry. And it's going to pick up the not so much clay that's over there. Since we're not producing all that much. It should quickly start coming back this way to then drop it off. Here it comes. Well. Looks like nothing came out. I guess the question is the lava train now that's going to come by? Let's see what it does. Otherwise, I might be inclined to go over and see what's going on the at the stone quarry. Oh, there's a lava train. our rail network is coming along. Oh yeah, this will work, right? Because we have the pump there, maybe. I mean, this has worked. We have been getting lava there. So we have full tank here. Pulls up. Can I have the schedule? There we go. Alright, so cargo idle. Maybe that's not long enough. I mean, honestly, hold on. Let's think about this for a second. So this is... These are 3x3s that are 3 tall? How tall is this one? Did we make it 6 tall or only 5? 2, 3, 4. Only 4. So this this train can carry more lava than can be held in that tank. So we can't just say just empty. Or wait until you're empty and then go on, because then this train is going to tie up this section of rail and we won't be able to deliver anything else. Maybe this needs to be longer for it to like recognize that stuff is happening. It is further away from the destination, so it may just take time for like the pumping to actually like link the inventories, or however that works internally. Off you go. Let's try that. Because otherwise we're gonna run out of lava over here if this can't wait long enough to actually unload lava. Alright. So I'm gonna watch it one more time with the item train to see if we get items coming out of here. Up, but I would have expected items to come out of there by now. Let's get a better view of the situation. I guess the what's gonna complete our train set is if we walk up to the house and get on the train that's up there and do the circuit. even add the station so it can just hit them all, and then we can ride around and have these other two trains running at the same time. Nice thing to do. See that all happening. So is this linking up? Yeah, items are coming across. Okay. So I think this is a... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I don't know if this will affect it, but we can try. Load this area. Maybe even more so. Oh. Alright. I suspect that UI is not going to work right if I'm moving away from the tracks at a time. So I'm guessing right now it will start unloading. Oh, this is a good view. Yeah. Okay, so I think we were just not loading items. Bye-bye, pig. Might need to do some revamps on these buildings here. Maximum wait time here. Oh, I picked up some things. Yeah, so let me run. You know, I have a better idea. I just said a cool idea, and I'm just gonna do it. I'll take our other train around while these two trains are running back and forth. Get the full effect. Such an odd looking train. Alright, so you're gonna have us wait right here, aren't you? Alright, there? Okay. I think this might deadlock us. No, I think it'll be fine, right? Because the little intersection here is a separate, I want to say circuit, but signal group thing, whatever. Hold on. If we look at signals, if I could, signals. Is there a ponder? Does it say what the word? Scheduled trains will never cross signals in opposite direction. Yeah. Ooh, Nixie tubes. Yeah, I know about that. Signals. Train signals into segments. Okay. So each colored section is a segment. Okay, we have a word now. So I think the area that we're in is a separate segment from the area between where that train is coming the opposite direction, and right over there there's a separate segment there. So the train, the lava train that's over there unloading right now, should be able to come back and pull into this area, and then that should allow the other train. Well, we're gonna see here in a second. See if I'm how wrong I am, if at all. Alright, and it can move forward, and then once it moves forward into the next segment, then I can move forward, and then yep. And now I'm stuck waiting. This is very efficient train organization. Not at all. But it avoids collisions. Safety first. Right, so what were we doing before we were Mechanical crafters. Oh yeah, we were stamping a bunch of bronze, right, to make more cogwheels. Okay. I guess we gotta see this through though, because this train can't be left here. Otherwise things will get clogged up. Like if I were to get up right now, the way the schedule's set up, this train will go to the stone quarry, and it will just sit there, and then nothing else will be able to enter in the section rail. Oh, that's a nice view. I like that. All right, off we go. Pause there. Oh, right, that was one of the stations it was set up to stop at. Alright, I'm gonna get up right here so that we won't go further. Let's see about this whole chunk loading thing. Okay, so like the front of the train over here. Wrong icon. Okay, that's enough. So maybe, just maybe, that will allow items to load onto the item train. Alright, off we go. Not that there's a lot of items over there to be loaded anyway. We'll just leave this train up here, so it's out of the way for the moment. And let's get back to working on the mechanical crafters. We're gonna need that for, like, I know the design I have for automating brass and all that needs a few. I mean, it could use millstones, but a lot of things are gonna need crushing wheels to be efficient. Yeah. Alright, so got that, got that. So I'm gonna make that many. Alright. That puts us a little short. Okay, do we have any more bronze? Nope. Okay, we can make some now. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna do 36. Nope. And it goes. So we get 63. We'll soon have 63 of those. And then we had 63. All right, we need to get gold being pressed. More than 20, whatever that's. Okay. Let's melt some gold. Okay. There we go. Break that up. Inventory is quite full. Okay, cool. Alright, and then we had... Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, not enough for one more ingot. Alright, now we can do gold. Which I don't. I want that. Just that one. Okay, great. It's just so great to see the trains going back and forth, doing their thing. Let's go ahead and get this pressed. I guess we don't need as much of that, right? Because we just need. Can I have it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Because it's a bunch of these, but it's only one golden sheet going in, right? So we can do. Right. We only need 7 of these. And we have 15 now. Cool. Okay. Whatever the story was with that, that's working now. Okay, so now... Right. Still need that bronze sheet. Right. Perfect. Make it. Alright, so is it small, big, and then dash? Small, big, dash. Small, big, 63, 63, 63. So we'll see how far we get. I'm just going to put 7 sheets in. Because if we put more, then we run the risk of not having enough of the parts. And we just need 7, right? 7 precision mechanisms. 7 times 3 is 21, and we need 21 to make the crushing wheel. We'll also need a silver ingot, so we'll need to smelt some more. 7. Alright, here we go. We'll just let it go all the way through and then pick up all the results and throw them back in and have it go back around. We'll watch the first couple get processed out. And then we'll start getting some silver smelting, silver melting. So what did that produce? Incomplete precision mechanism. Progress 3 of 18. Yep. So that's what all of these will say. Alright, so we had... Let's put some things away here. Put that in there. There we go. Okay. The rest of the stuff we have, I'll just toss in a chest. Oh, we had more raw dash. Cool. What am I looking for? Silver? Didn't I mined some silver when I was on the moon, right? Where did I put it? Is it in here? Hey, look, there's zinc ore. Iron plate. Tin ingots. Raw tin. Silver plates. Basalt. Interesting. Wait, what? Ooh. Interesting. Ooh. Interesting. Liquid soul, you say? Some possibilities there, but that's not what I'm looking for. I've surely found some silver. Moon cobblestone. Soft membrane. Interesting. Okay, anyway. And it's at pavement. Moon sand. I don't see it. Is it tossed in some other chest? Didn't I pick up some kind of like silver ore when I was on the moon? Oh, right there, raw silver. We really need applied energistics. Alright, what am I doing with this? Ooh. I can melt it. For same deal. 1 ingot, 3 nuggets. Okay. What's going on here? Oh yeah, we're out of fuel. I'll fix that. Let's unlock that. Okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah, the first batch is probably finished. Yep. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all processed. 1 pass, and none were destroyed. I mean, that's a thing that it's like an 80% chance, right? Some of these we may lose, and then we'll have to add more gold sheets. Guess we'll find out. Alright, just wait for that gold to process. Alright, why do we need silver? What was the silver for? Oh yeah, for the crushing wheel. Apparently needs a silver ingot. And then just any kind of plank. And then it's an alloy. So we'll be able to make a pair of crushing wheels. Figure out where to plug that in. What are we? How are we out in stress? Oh yeah, we got 2,000 left. We could plug that in somewhere along here. Just like put a cogwheel. Right there. We'll just have a crushing wheel crafting going on right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. Nice. So does it only fail on the last step? I mean, presumably, the way I understand it, the 80% chance is, you know, overall for producing the thing at like per pass, because that would be not good odds otherwise. Alright, so there we go. There's our silver ingot. Pretty cool. Electron tubes, right, that was the other thing. I need 7 of these. Probably less than that actually, because I think we still have some in the chest, but I'll make 7. And then gold and copper. Right, that's why I was carrying around copper. I'll grab some copper. There's some gold already over there. I'll bring some more just in case. And I feel like I may not have left a hand crank over there, so I'll grab that. I think that's all we need, right, to make rose gold and then to pour it onto the polished rose quartz. Before we go, checking on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. And in they go. So we're 9 of 8. We're halfway done. Alright, now we have no crosswalks. We can at least know, hey, well, there's no train there, so good to cross there. I might just have to do a stream sometime where it's just like creative design stuff. I don't know if that would be like instead of one of these streams where it's all survival, or whether it would be something I'd want to hold out to do like an extra stream about. Also, we're out of lava. Something is not going on right here. It did work at one point though, so why is it not working now? Which is the next train that's going to show up? I have to look at that closely. Okay, so we are going to get a little gold. This isn't set up to auto output, is it? Good. Alright, I don't... borrow that for a minute. Okay, items. Are we getting items? Can I get up here fast enough to tell? Yeah, we got some items. Alright, cool. Now, what's the deal with the lava train? Alright, we got molten gold over there. That was not what I wanted. I don't have a wrench, unfortunately. Can I? Yeah, I should be able, if I just sneak click. Does it go the opposite way? No. if I face this way? Yes. Alright, cool. Alright. Okay, that's empty, that's fine. Rose gold? Okay, so I need 777 millibuckets. I guess this next batch will be 666. So once this finishes making the next 333 millibuckets, then I'll get the pump going in the opposite direction to get all that out. Break it. Oh, is this the lava train? Yes. Alright, let me inspect your schedule. Alright, so this is, yeah, cargo idle 40 seconds. This is not working right. Can you just wait for, I don't know, just wait for 2 minutes. That should be some time. Huh? Oh, wow. I've not seen that before. I felt like I understood that you had to be like seated on a train in order to take control, but apparently you don't. All right, so can I give you the schedule? No. Go back over there. Hold on, I have a lead. I don't understand why sometimes it just doesn't want to take the schedule. And where did the bee go? I need you to be my conductor. Perfect. Alright, maybe I should just like... no. How about I stand on the other side? How about up here? Does this work better? What am I doing wrong here? Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it. No, I don't want to. Oh, it's just a range thing. I guess I just was not close enough to hand him the schedule. Alright. So we'll see if 2 minutes is long enough to like unload enough lava to like make progress. Like I would like to see that this tank is full. If not, like after this 2 minutes, then like after a couple of trips around, maybe? I don't know, something. Anyway, back to the main project. 666 millibuckets. Get that out of there. Make some room. Yeah. Good. Then I'll just break this. And... I'll just make some extra. Some extra rose gold. There we go. rest in here for later. I should bring over some copper casings at some point to encase these pipes, so you can't see through. That'd be kind of nice. Alright, so this pumps that way? Yeah, good. And I remembered to bring the hang cranks, so let's put these down there. It's empty, yeah. This is got rose gold. And this time, it works through the crank. Why? I don't know. Alright, so... 2 minutes and it's still empty. What happened? What's going on here? Oh my. A few creepers. I guess maybe this pump is like turning at the same speed as this pump here. And there's there might just be capacity inside. So that's where the lava's going. And 2 minutes is just not long enough. Right, there's this tank. This little tank. But no, it's not full either. What's up with that? I don't get it. I dodged it. Oh, look at that. I finally killed a creeper and melee in this pack with this this weapon. Alright. Yeah. Look at it go. Alright. Well, we're approaching the end of the stream, but I would like to get this project finished before we end it today, which is to say mechanical crafting. I believe you usually can hear the train before it's about to hit you. Right, so... getting pretty close. Alright, and we needed, didn't I have... Yeah, there's brass there. Didn't I make, Oh, I probably tossed them in a chest, not thinking about what they were. The brass casings. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And what do we need for the crushing mills? Just andesite. Okay, lots of that. And then, some planks. Any old planks will do. Maybe there's some out here. I could use any of those woods, but I'll just use something I have a lot of. It's just 4, right? Yeah, and the silver. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time around. How many will survive? Okay. That's one failure. One success, I believe. I like our failure as a golden sheet. Let's just put it back in. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait for the I guess it's fine. Yay, 4. All right, 5. 6 out of 7. It's not bad. Yeah, advancement. Complex curiosities. Assemble a precision mechanism. I feel like that was easier than in Create Above and Beyond. It has been, I think, more than a year since I played that, though, so I could be misremembering. I definitely didn't take as long to get there, but I've definitely taken the long road in a lot of ways so far in this this playthrough. Will we get 7 out of 8 successes? The answer is yes. All right. Let's make this thing. Mechanical crafters. 21. Woo. 2, 3. I'm gonna need my wrench at some point. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and yeah, okay. I need some blocks as well. Great. Tools. Wrench. Alright, we gotta make these all go to a place. Also, let's put a... Let's put a barrel. Right here. Alright, so... all of you can point that way. All of you can point that way. All down. How do I want this to go? We'll go to the middle. Yeah, and then down, 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 down. Let's go something like that. Okay. Yeah, that all points right. Okay, and then some andesite alloy around the outside. And a silver in the middle. Let's do it. Very slowly. don't think we're gonna get any the like completion things, because we've kind of like skipped out on doing things that would be like, oh, now you completed the quest. But there we go. Crushing wheels. I think for credit, for like advancement credit. No, we have to power armor too, don't we? Okay, well anyway. There we go, crushing wheels. A very important thing. We can crush all of these things. I'm looking for like... I'm remembering back to Create Above and Beyond and crushing wheels, but I don't think that's that's not a thing in this, is it? Good. Anyway, all right. Perfect. I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go run back to the house really quick. But that's gonna be it for today's stream. I think I'll be continuing X4 on Friday at the usual time, and then coding stream again on Sunday, and just the usual schedule. Have a extra day off coming up here in a couple weeks on the 19th, so might do something special for 3-day weekends. No promises yet, but we'll see what happens. But for now, gonna call it here. Thanks for hanging out and watching, listening, all that, and until next time, bye bye.